We're going to start something new where I'm going to do these videos where we're going to go on basketball reference and maybe we'll do a video about a certain season that maybe we want to look at or a certain team, a certain era of players. But today we're going to start off with Hall of Fame chances for players. There's currently and all time. This is obviously by basketball reference, as you can see. If we feel like we went through this quickly, then we'll look at some other stuff about maybe just this season to start off with. But as we continue to do this, we can do, seasons from the 90s or the 2000s or all the way back to the 70s if we want. But we're going to start off with this here. It start Hall of Fame probability for anyone doesn't know, obviously, like 100%. Like, and there are people that are already here, but we know the current, and if they have a star, they are already in it, and active players are bold. Um, so let's just start. I mean, LeBron 100%, of course. Kevin Durant, of course. Chris Paul, yep. Curry, yep. Um, and again, we're just gonna mainly be going over the current players because again, there's a lot of people in the Hall of Fame. Harden, yeah, I would maybe say like 98%, but yeah, I mean he's gonna make it, but there's no real difference. Westbrook, yep. Okay, see, this is where we get to 99.93%. Anthony Davis. See, I've always thought this is funny that Anthony Davis is this guaranteed to make the Hall of Fame already. Anthony Davis is a great player. Was he a top 75 player of all time? Let's see. I think it tells you. He was. Okay. That surprises me that it's that high already because you got to think he's just a one-time champ, never was an MVP, never was a defensive player of the year, which is something that's insane to me. Wasn't the finals MVP, of course, but he was a generational talent out of Kentucky in 2012. I believe did he win? Um, I don't know what he did in college. Let's see. There's college. I don't was he a did Kentucky win in 2012? I don't think so. But 40 games, I mean, the thing that's going to be insane 186 blocks in 40 games. Which means if he played 40 games, they must have won because I think there's only around 32 or something in a season. But if we look at this, 186 divided by 40 is over 4.5 blocks per game. That's elite. And obviously, Basketball Hall of Fame. It's the basketball. It's not the NBA Hall of Fame. It's the Basketball Hall of Fame. But okay, Anthony, I would say maybe like a 85% for Anthony Davis as of currently. Giannis, see, like I think Giannis should have a high. Giannis and Jokic should both have higher chances than Anthony Davis currently, even though they are both younger, I believe. But I mean, Giannis, two-time MVP, DPOY, Finals MVP, one-time champ. Jokic doesn't have the DPOY, but he's got three MVPs, one-time Finals MVP. They should be higher than Anthony Davis. I think Dame should be around the same as Anthony Davis, around 85 to 90%. I think they will both make it by the end of their careers, but that's just how I see it. Paul George, see, like this surprises me that this as well. I would say Paul George should probably be about, let's see, nine-time All-Star, six-time All-NBA, four-time All-Defensive, most improved, All-Rookie, and a steals champ. Obviously, no MVPs, no rings. He was on some great teams. I don't think this should be that high. And obviously, this is a formula by basketball reference. It's super confusing. If you want to look at it, here it is. They take about, height, championships, leaderboard points, all-star game. Like there's this whole formula on how they calculate it. So this isn't like the NBAs, but that's just higher than I would think for a guy like Paul George. I would say Paul George is like a little less than what Dame, like maybe like 80% as of right now. Kyrie, yeah, I think 95-ish% would make sense. I think is going to make it as well. See, Kawhi should be higher. Kawhi should be probably 95 to 90, like 7%, 91%. I mean, again, these guys are all going to make it most likely. So it's really just picking, like, just being picky to pick about it. But, as we get lower, we'll see some crazy things. And this is something I do not agree with. Kyle Lowry, 6-time All Star, 1-time champ, 1-time All NBA. People have made the Hall of Fame with less. 85%. I would put Kyle Lowry at maybe like a 50%. I've watched the NBA for almost 10 years, so not Kyle Lowry's whole career, but a good amount of his career from when he was, all-star pretty much. Um, I mean, he was a great passer for like 8 assists, 7 assists a bunch of times, 20 assists, 20 points a couple times, but I really don't think he's that guaranteed to make the Hall of Fame. So that I would say maybe like a 50%. Draymond Green 76%. Yeah, I think that could be higher, honestly. He has a better chance of making it currently than Paul George does to me. Kevin Love. Kevin Love. Okay. We know he's a one-time champ, 5-time All-Star, all rookie, most improved, 2-time All NBA, and a rebound champ. Again, people have made it with less, but what was the exact number? It was 73%. I would say he's probably around the same as Kyle Lowry, like a 50-50. I don't think he would be like on a first ballot necessarily, but maybe that's just my unknowledge mind of their times. But um Klay Thompson, yeah, him and Draymond should be around the same, and they are. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, yeah, I guess that's a good percentage for him to be at around 70. I don't mind it. Joel Embiid, no. Absolutely not. No way. I don't care that he has an MVP. 7-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Defensive. Again, I've said it before, like 2-time scoring champ. I don't know. The accolades are good for his shortish career, but I mean, you look at this is the ridiculousness, right? Injury first 2 years, didn't nothing, 31 games, 19, 39. I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with that. I would not, if Joel Embiid retired today, I would not put him in the Hall of Fame. Now, granted, he is not retiring today, but if he retired today, this number would not be 66% for me. This would maybe be like 30%, like 35%. I think that's way too high. Embiid, uh, I don't know. Like Jason Tatum, okay, 60% about. I'm a Jason Tatum guy. I'm a Celtics guy. So I don't want to try and be too biased, but I think currently this is mm, currently, I mean, if we're looking 6-time All-Star, 4-time All NBA, that will be 5 after this year, right? NBA. Yes, that will be his 5th after this year. All-Star MVP, Eastern Conference MVP, All Rookie, and 1-time champ. Obviously, no Finals MVP yet. Hopefully, that can change this year. I would say maybe like a 50% as of right now. If I'm being realistic, like if this was a different player's name and I saw that, I would probably. But again, you got to think though, like the All NBAs, like like he has a third team, and then he's got one, which what will be 4 consecutive years of All NBA first team. That's not something a lot of people do unless you are the elite of the elite. He's still a youngin. This is only his 8th year. He's averaged 30 in a season before. He's taken his team to 2 finals, obviously only won once. He's like a prolific 27 point per game scorer, as we can see, 26, 20, just under 27, under 27, just under 27 4 times, the 30 ball, a 23. I would say, yeah, maybe about a 50 for him. Again, I think he will end up making it, but if we're going as of right now, I think that's what I have to say. DeMar DeRozan, let's see. 6-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA. That's a hard one for me. I mean, he was what? What's his career high? Okay, 27, 28 almost in Chicago. I remember that year. About 21 career, 21 4 and 4 for his career. Not the worst. I don't know. I think let's see. This number is 48%. Huh. And Cat while we're here. Cat, I think this is way too high for Cat. Cat hasn't there's nothing 2-time all NBA, 5-time all-star, but what is making him be 48%? I'm not sure. We'll go back to him. DeMar, I, maybe like 35 as well. Cat, I don't think Cat probably if Cat was to retire today, I would say maybe he has a 10-15% chance, maybe 10% chance. I don't think he has anything really to his name. He made a conference finals last year, but that's really it. And like we saw a couple All NBAs, a couple All Star teams. There's not really too much there. Luca, let's see. Luca, I think, should be around where Tatum is. Obviously, he does not have the ring, but he's got 5-time All NBA first team. Yeah, 5-time All NBA first team. Rookie of the year. No MVP yet. Western Conference MVP, scoring champ. I think he should be around where Tatum is too, 50%. Um, it makes a little bit sense if he's a little lower than Tatum, but he should probably him and Tatum should be pretty much the same. See, now this is surprising. Again, as of right now, he's the scoring champ for this year. He'll be 3-time All NBA, 3-time All Star. I mean, obviously, we know the scoring, right? 30 year in a row, averaging 30. Runner up to MVP last year. I think he will be MVP this year. 40%'s a little high. 40%'s high. I really don't think he should be only a few percent lower than Luca. Maybe like 30. I keep saying that number of like 30, maybe like 25%. Again, as of today, he has not been named an MVP yet. He has not made a finals yet, even though we are in the second round of the playoffs. But yeah. Okay, next name, John Wall. 5-time All-Star, all rookie, all NBA, all defensive. I don't think John Wall will make the Hall. I do not think John Wall is making a Hall of Fame. I think he has less than a 5% chance to make the Hall of Fame. 32% chance is a little high for someone who hasn't really accomplished much. Donovan Mitchell. Okay, Donovan Mitchell, 6-time All-Star. He'll be probably all NBA first, if not second team this year. So it's 2-time All NBA, all rookie. Should have been rookie of the year, but we know Ben Simmons got that. And who knows how their season ends. They are currently down 0-2 to the Pacers as I'm recording this. What was it? 28, 29%. That's a no, I guess that's okay. I think he should be over a John Wall because you got to think Utah. He was what he did in Utah got them to I think conference finals and a couple one seeds. This year a one seed as well. Maybe a finals, maybe a conference finals appearance, who knows again, but yeah, I guess that's not the worst. Trae Young, hmm, although now that I see like the people below him, yeah, I don't maybe 20%, maybe 20%. Trey Young, no. I honestly no. Four-time All-Star, one-time All-NBA, um, All-Rookie and assist champ. Again, nothing other than one conference finals run. One of the best passers of this era right now, 11, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, 8. Since he's never averaged less than 8 assists and 19 points since he's been in the league. I would put him around just below Donovan Mitchell, probably. Rudy Gobert, say what you want. Some people won't like it, some people don't like it. This thing is what is going to carry him right here. Four-time defensive player of the year, seven-time all defense, a block champion. He made 4 all NBAs, a rebound champ, three-time all-star. He's had some runs, whether it was with Donovan Mitchell or with the Timberwolves now. He's a valuable player. I think he is probably like a 50, maybe like 45% chance of making it if he retired today. I think he probably will end up there. Al Horford, okay. So first time champ, obviously last year, we know. Rookie of or all rookie, not rookie of the year, all defensive, a 5-time All-Star and one-time All NBA. But this is where this comes into play. College. College stats. Florida. He is a two-time champion, I want to say. I think a two-time. Let's see. If we go to the college version, we type in Al Horford. He is a two-time NCAA champ, NCAA all tourney, all SEC, SEC tourney MVP, all region, and all SEC yeah. That's he's gonna make the Hall of Fame, I think. I definitely think he will make the Hall of Fame. While we're here, since I didn't look earlier, let's see. Anthony Davis. Was he okay. Oh wow. Wow. That's in 1 year. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's in 1 year of college. Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah, he Anthony Davis probably where he is. I think we said what like 90%. Yeah, that makes sense. Anthony Davis will make it. I think Al Horford will probably make it as well. Um, let's go back to our probability here. 23%. I think it's higher. I think it'll be about 60% probably. Because again, not just the basketball Hall of Fame. And now we get into guys that probably won't make it. Like Sabonis shouldn't make it as of now. Only a 7% chance. Um, Isaiah Thomas, that's honestly kind of high, even though look, wow, look at all those jerseys. Two-time All-Star, yeah, it's a little high, I think. Devin Booker, see, like that, this surprises me that we've got Donovan Mitchell at what was like Donovan Mitchell almost 30%, but Devin Booker is 6%. Four-time All-Star, two-time All-NBA, all rookie. He made a finals. He was the best player on that finals team. They obviously did not win. He's had some great years of, 27, 26, 25 points in a game, 70 points in one game. He was one of the first guys to do it before all the current guys are doing it. He did that against my Celtics. I remember that game. I think Booker is like a 20% maybe 20 around. I think where I said Donovan Mitchell around 20%. DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, no. Bradley Beal, Jalen Brunson, Siakam, Jalen Brown. See, like Jalen Brown, 1%, almost 2%. Um, oh, I guess they had an active one down here. All right, let's go to Jalen Brown then. I wish I knew that beforehand, but what again? Almost 2%. He is a Finals MVP. Obviously, he is an Eastern Conference Finals MVP. He is an All NBA player. He is a four-time All Star, All Rookie. I think it's higher than 2%. I think he should probably be around like 25%. A little higher than guys like Devin Booker. Um, even though again he's got a long career still, but Chris Middleton, probably not. Drew Holiday, I think, could be higher. Again, 1%. He's definitely got a better chance than 1% of making it as of right now. I don't think it's a high percentage, but it's better than 1%. Yeah, none of these guys really. Um, yeah, nothing really down here that screams Hall of Fame whatsoever. But yeah, those are good. I think the biggest ones that I disagree with is like Paul George. Again, a little high. I think they had him at what 93%. 97%. Yeah, I think that's a little high. Um, how long have we been going for? 20 minutes. Yeah. All right. Again, we will do this for more seasons and more things in general. Again, where we just kind of go through, we look at history. I can get a little more educated on the eras I'm not too familiar with too while we do it, and it'll just be a fun time. Um, Still doing playoff reactions and stuff. Again, only the Cavs have played game two as of currently, but we just put out a video about that earlier today. But so go watch that. But we'll still be doing all this until the playoffs end, and even afterwards we'll do more content like this where while there's not really NBA going on, we'll look at articles, which we started doing a little bit. We'll do trades, makeup trades. We'll look at basketball reference. We'll do these other things, and it'll just be fun to look at. But again, come back here for playoff videos after any special news or events happen.